Yo, what is up guys, it is me once again, Sub-Zero-Xtabyte with a brand new video for you guys. And today I brought someone very special to me with me, and she is my girlfriend and I like her very much, and I am going to give her some flowers because she deserves the appreciation that she is liked very much. And you should always let your significant other know that they are liked, because if you do not show appreciation they might get the idea that you do not like them anymore. So always keep loving your girl or boy, whatever it is that you are into. I think she liked the gift that I gave her, which was a rose bouquet, and that consists of a couple of roses, but she has given me a poppy, which is basically a nice clean flower. But let's give her something with a bit more meaning because she deserves that. Let's give her some TNT and a redstone torch so she can light it as well, because it is pretty much useless without it. Here you go, love. Enjoy that. Place it down and ignite it if you feel like it. Yeah, I think she liked the gift that we gave her because I know that look she gives me when she is satisfied. But I think she liked the TNT more than the rose for some reason, but I will not doubt her because that is why I love her. But I think she still deserves a bit more than just some roses and some TNT. I am going to treat her like the princess she is. I am going to build her a throne so she can sit there and rest, or whatever people do on a throne that is almost 3 times the size of the people that sit in it. But I think I can build thrones pretty well because I like this kind of throne because it is not too big. Yeah, I think she also likes the idea that I gave her a throne, but I don't think that is quite enough. Because I am a gentleman, I am going to give her a noble gift and build something myself. And I can guarantee you that if you build this for your girlfriend in Minecraft, that she will enjoy this very much. You might not have a clue what I am going to build because all you are seeing are some red lines made into the air, but trust me, you will get the idea in a minute and your heart will melt, just like my girlfriend's heart will melt. But I don't think I have given you her name yet. Well, I think you might be curious to what her name is, aren't you? Well, I am just going to say it here, so pay attention. My girlfriend is called Charlotte. And Charlotte is a very nice girl, but she sometimes is very shy. But you just give her that push that she needs and she will be a very sociable girl. But she just needs that little bit of a push, or whatever you want to call it, because she will not take the first step to something because she is too shy. But I think you guys might have an idea what I am making right now, don't you? Well, if you cannot see what this is, it is a heart. And I am going to spell something using this heart in the middle, and it will be very cool. And Charlotte is going to like it. But I don't think you guys know enough of Charlotte because I only told you that her name was Charlotte and I have not given you her full background yet. Well, you know that she is shy, but I don't think you know precisely what she does for a living. Well, the fun thing is that in this server and in this kingdom, that me and Charlotte live in, that we are king and queen. I called her a princess in the beginning because I'm not actually allowed to tell this. There are specific rules that I cannot tell you right now, but it involves that only people that live in my kingdom, which is called the green and sometimes purple unicorns. That depends on when I am speaking or if Queen Charlotte is speaking. But yeah, I just wanted to share that bit with you guys because I thought it might change the way you guys look at us, and Charlotte in particular, because it is not nothing to be a king or a queen. But you might have thought, Sub, what the hell are you building? I mean, it is a pretty interesting story, but why are you putting wood in that nice heart that you just built for your girlfriend? Well, it might look ruined to a beginner's eye, but if you have some experience building hearts in Minecraft, that you are going to see that I am building an arrow through the heart. It is like Cupid shot our hearts and then we fell in love with each other. But that brings me to another thing that you might not know yet, but you are going to know that what I am going to tell you in a minute, because I am going to tell you what I am going to tell you right now. Darn, that was a confusing sentence, wasn't it? Well, anyways, I got such an amazing setup to tell you how me and Charlotte met, because I told you the thing about Cupid that stroked our hearts and such things. So well then, I can hear you thinking, well Sub, how did you meet Charlotte then? Because not a lot of people just casually meet their girlfriends with building hearts for them or giving them TNT or roses or something like that. And no, I have not met Charlotte like that because we are boyfriend and girlfriend for a couple of months now and we have gone through some stuff. But anyways, how did we meet? Well, you would like to know, don't you? Well, I would like to know as well if I was in your position, but I already know, so I am going to have to explain the story to you. Here it goes. Me and Charlotte. Well, not really me and Charlotte because I had not yet met her, but I was actually already king of green and sometimes purple unicorns. They were already sometimes purple, I know. I just told you that they were purple because when Charlotte would speak, but it is actually not true because I am pretty much ashamed of the name, but we cannot change the name, so I just tell everyone that it is because of Charlotte, but it was just a name that my great-grandfather came up with when he built the place. But it might be because of his wife, that I do not know, but I do know what comes next in the story, so let's continue the story. Well, I was the king of the green and sometimes purple unicorns, and she was the princess of some other town which name I cannot remember right now, but it is not really that important, so let's continue. But I already heard her name a couple of times from spies that we had in that place that she grew up in, and they told me that she would make a perfect queen for this place. But it could not be done because they were our enemy. Not a very big enemy, but they were just a small threat. But on the other hand, we knew that we could defeat them very easily. But then she would never take my side because I then had crashed the place that she grew up in. But my spies told me that she was talking about me as well. So, I knew that she knew that I would want her to be my queen. But the thing was that she could not just walk over to the kingdom of the mighty green and sometimes purple unicorns because that would be a shame to her family. So, we had to take another method. Well, her town could use some educated people because they were too focused on fighting other kingdoms that they forgot how important education was for the future of the place. So, I arranged a meeting to give them the opportunity to take over a dozen of my educated people. I could really use them, but I could also really use a queen. And I would choose love over some people that I don't really know any day every day. It was basically a blind date, only then everyone knowing of the blind date and her town knew what she looked like, and they had seen some vague portraits of me. But pretty much no one but the spies had seen her, so I only knew that she was pretty according to my spies. But I did not have the opportunity to choose that for myself. But I already heard good things about her personality, so that was good because you can have an ugly significant other which is really good on the inside, or you can have a good looking one but they just do what they want and they do not care about you. But I basically had a blind date, but I was not nervous that she did not like me or anything. I was just kind of scared that I would not like her, or that she did not like me. But I sent my educated men to her town, and me and Charlotte, the princess of a town that I do not remember the name of, came together in a field, with a lot of soldiers around us, and it was pretty romantic, because I had to get out of my horse car thing, and she had to come out of hers. And we got out and it was basically love at first sight, so that was good, because yes, that is good I guess. But she came with me to my castle and I showed her around, and we liked each other very much and we had talked a lot and stuff. And it was all good and fun, but now was the time that she got her crown and she would be officially a queen of the green and sometimes purple unicorns. And now I had an excuse for the purple unicorn, so that was also good for me. But we had a blast of a time and it was all good and fun, and yes, it was nice. But we had to rule a kingdom and that was not easy, but she liked doing what we did and I liked being a king, so it all came good in the end, and since then we always had a good time. And that is basically how I met Charlotte. And I have not told you the fun things we did and stuff, so that is going to be a secret for a bit. Or will it be a secret? I don't know. That is something that you are going to find out on the next episode of Charlotte and Sub ruling the green and sometimes purple unicorns. I will be back after the commercial break. Oh, hey, that was a fast commercial break. I was actually not ready yet, but anyways, I have told you that story and you guys probably like my girlfriend by now. I do. But look at what I built her. Is this not cute? It spells I love you. Only then the love bit is a heart. So basically it says I heart you. But people do not say I heart you to other people, so it is I love you. And hey, don't forget that this is not only for my girlfriend, but I also love you guys that are watching right now as well. Don't forget that, guys. But I think Charlotte really appreciated the kind gift that I gave her, and it seems like in these 9 minutes that we have built that I heart you thing that she got a mushroom that is called Peter, and she also has that colored sheep. But I like Peter the mushroom. If you guys do not remember Peter, then you have not seen the video that I made a while ago. Well, I basically told you in that video how Betsy the mushroom and Peter the mushroom had a love life. So, if you remember Peter the mushroom, you are a real OG, shout out to you. And of course to Peter the mushroom, because he is the real MVP of the story. But I think that my girlfriend has a more interesting story than Peter the mushroom and Betsy that was his mushroom girlfriend. But Charlotte has a story about Ollie the elephant and a chicken that is named Chuck E. Cheese. She is named Chuck E. Cheese because she once ate a whole block of cheese that normally would support a family for at least a week, and she ate that in one sitting. So yeah, she is the cheese chicken. But it is funny because you normally don't see any chickens eat cheese. Have you ever seen a chicken eat cheese? Well, if you have, By all means let me know in the comments down below if you ever saw a chicken eat cheese. But I am also going to tell you about Ollie the elephants. Well, Ollie is a nice elephant and he is pretty cool to hang with, and my girlfriend is going to build a representation of Ollie the elephant. She is a really great builder, so don't question her building skills because those are freaking amazing, and she has some other skills which are pretty darn amazing, but I am not here to talk about those things because at the moment we are occupied with watching how she builds her Ollie the elephant. She likes animals pretty much because she also just had one of those rainbow sheep on a lead and she tied that sheep to a fence underneath the throne. If you had paid close attention you would know. But she also had the cow, the legendary cow, the mythical cow, the one and only, Peter the Mushroom. How can you not love the man? He lost his Betsy but he made a reappearance specially for you guys today. But hey, I can already see an elephant in my girlfriend's building. Can't you see that? It is an elephant. Well, I sure as hell can see that it is an elephant and it looks freaking majestic. And she is now going to apply another leg to the elephant because those animals have 4 legs and they are not only 2-legged animals like a chicken, but elephants are pretty heavy, so they need some support from their legs so they don't fall over. And if you have that many weight you are going to need to have strong legs. And Ollie obviously has one of the strongest legs in the animal kingdom, but not in the kingdom of the green and sometimes purple unicorns, because we have Usain Bolt and he has definitely the most powerful legs, and I don't think he skips leg day very much, because I am pretty certain that if he skips leg day then he will no longer be the fastest living man on this planet. But Usain Bolt is actually a really cool guy to chill with because he has a lot of humor in him. You would maybe not say so, but he actually is a great guy. Wait, why did I say that? You may not say that he has a lot of humor. I mean, the man is a meme machine, and I know me some memes. I have seen a lot in my days. Well, Ollie is pretty much completed except for one thing. He needs a sign, and my girlfriend is going to place a sign down so you can see when you walk by and you see this majestic piece of art that this is Ollie the elephant, or as my dyslexic girlfriend spells it, Ollie the elephant. I don't know if that is right, but I am pretty certain that it is elephant and not elephant, but I like my girlfriend so she can write elephant if she gets happy from writing it like that. Let's give Ollie some hooves. I don't know if elephants actually have hooves, but let's give them to him anyway because it is just more support for his little legs. Well, I don't know where she is headed now, but she gets distracted pretty quickly by things that happen around her. But that is one of the reasons that I like her so much. I don't know where she thinks that she is going, but I think she just wanted to walk for a bit or something just out of boredom, because she likes Ollie so much. That does not make very much sense, but excuse me, because it does not make sense to me either. It seems like she just walked in a circle and now she is back where she started, and that is where she built her tribute to her elephant named Ollie. Wait, what is that, babe? Are you going to build Chucky the chicken? Well, go ahead, I won't stop you from doing that. If you want to build Chucky, then go ahead, go and do that. I will patiently watch you do that with my viewers, if you would like that. Wait, but I am missing one thing that Ollie does not have. Because how can this poor elephant see without any eyes? Well, I don't think she thought that all the way off, but it was a nice gesture to build a tribute to Ollie. She forgot the little eyes that he had. Well, I never met the guy, but I am pretty sure that an elephant needs eyes as well as we humans do, in order to see. But Charlotte probably got distracted by something else, so that is alright. That is why we are a couple. She starts things but never finishes them. So I am here to finish those things. But I mean, Chucky the chicken looks just a little bit ugly, but she is a chicken so she can look a bit ugly. I don't know if there are any ugly chickens, because if I see a chicken it is a chicken to me. But I guess if you are going to build a statue of a chicken, that it can't be no ugly chicken. But it is built by a very cute chick, so the chicken will probably also be cute. But yeah, I do love my girlfriend because she is very cute and nice to me. She can be a bit of a you know what if she does not like you, but I think that everyone has that. But she loves my viewers, so I am sure that you guys like her too. Or don't you? Wait, she forgot the eyes on Chucky the chicken as well. She really needs to think about adding eyes to animals, because without eyes these animals would not survive in the wild. And what do we see there? Oh, crikey, look at the size of that croc, mate. Well, our mates would not be able to see that because they do not have eyes. Also, a quick shout out to Steve Irwin. If you don't know who that is, it was basically an Australian nature expert and he had a show. He was earned the nickname Crocodile Hunter because that was the name of his series, and he would also kind of hunt crocodiles. Not harm them, but just to show the audience. But anyways, I also get distracted it seems like. But let's send our girlfriend back to the Nether, because she has to visit her family.